It ain't moving. It don't move. It don't move. Do it, it's not. That side's stuck.
Guys, we're trying to get the cultipacker from Deepsouth back over to Pecan Grove, and thing's been sitting there for a couple of years, hadn't been moved, and I didn't know the grapple wants to wrap underneath this thing right here, and didn't want to turn loose of it, so maybe we got it. Good morning, everybody. It's Danny and Wanda back from Pecan Grove. Out here on a cloudy, drizzly morning. The weather stations all told us all this tropical storms was all going to come through here and all that. Nothing really happened. We got a 1/4 of an inch of rain, you know, and just humidity. We got tons of humidity, but we got a 1/4 of an inch on the ground here. Kind of helps the ground, you know, maybe absorb a little bit of moisture. We're going to have to put it with Candy in the background. He's a crybaby always. But when you look out there, all that green that you see, that's Danny corn coming back up out there from where I renovated it with the chisel plow, and some of those corn cobs was up in all that grass and stuff. So what we're going to do is, we can get beyond this Candy back there, we're going to be planting some purple top turnips here. These are old seeds. I bought these a long time back. Let's see, tested for 22. That's
2 years.
2 years. Then we have a while back we had bought some rutabagas. We couldn't find any, and I told Wanda, I said, when you find these American purple top rutabagas, you
What seed company did I get them from?
Mountain Valley, I think it was, right there. Mountain Valley. Miss Candy just not going to shut up.
Hush. Hush. No. No.
Hush, crybaby.
They want in here.
They want in here. That's what it is. But we have a old pack of Siberian dwarf kale. This is from 2016. We was going through our seeds and found all this stuff. We have some snowball turnip, just 1 pack.
Cicadas, Candy, it's all,
yeah. Then we have some red Russian kale we found in our old seed packs here from High Mowing. And Hoss Tool, we found some Blue Night kale. So I'm not familiar with the Blue Night kale from Hoss Tool, but we found some old packs that we had in there. So, guys, that's... Hush! You are...
Didn't you
just
feed
like
her?
your mama, Miss Dolly.
Didn't you feed her?
Yeah, I fed them this morning, the welfare jokers.
Candy, be quiet. No, Duke.
All they want to do is cry and holler. They know that this field used to have Danny corn in it, and that it has ruined them. It's my fault, probably.
I guess I need to go pull all that Danny corn in little spots up and feed it to them.
Well, I'm fixing to till so I don't have to listen to them.
I'm the one that's got to listen to them.
I'm fixing to get the tractor noise going here. We're going to till this field.
What you want? I don't have anything. Are you our calculus cow?
Okay guys, I'm fixing to put out the purple top turnips. Now I do mine by hand. I've done this for 40 years. I've got it down to, or it works out pretty good for me.
Except when a deer come eating.
And they are back because I've seen their tracks at the end of the field down here.
So we have to do deer prevention too when these start to come up.
Okay guys, these are the white snowball turnips. We only have...
From Survival Garden Seed?
There's not many in there, but I'm going to put them right here on this end. So we kind of go back and look at the video. I'll know where I put them. Yeah, I'm going to do some rutabagas, but I'm doing them separate from the turnips there because these are purple tops and they look just like turnips. So I'm just going to do a little section of them right here. We're going to do the Siberian improved kale here. I call it the dwarf kale. We're going to do it between the tender greens, the turnip greens and the rutabagas. Now we have the red Russian kale.
From High Mowing.
From High Mowing, and then we have 3 Blue Night kales.
From Hoss Tools.
From Hoss Tools. lot of seeds. I got half a pound of the purple top turnips still left. But I didn't want to plant it all at one time, just in case we're a little early and it turns off hot and the bugs eat them up. I want to have some more room out here to do more planting with other stuff. Plus I want to go pick up some tender greens and stuff like that, you know, to be able to plant. And we are going to be putting up our deer fencing, be the next thing. Of course, I'm gonna cultipack this. Y'all said you wanted to see me cultipack it, and everybody goes, well, you just fluff that soil up. Why would you want to pack it? Well, for good seed germination, you need seed soil contact, and purple top turnips grow on top of the ground. Rutabagas grow on top of the ground. The rest of it, roots go underground. It's not going to hurt it, I promise you. I've done this for years. I'll run that cultipacker over it, pack it down, and I guarantee you within less than a week, this whole place will probably be green. If everything, unless we get some kind of flooding rains in here that just beats the ground down unmercifully. But what that cultipacker does is it leaves little V's in the ground, and as it rains, the dirt washes in on the seeds and they come up a whole lot faster. So that's what we're going to be doing. Of course, now, you know, we're going to have to put the deer fencing up because I done seen the fresh deer tracks. So last night they came in. Eating this fresh tender green stuff that's popping up over here.
They like Danny corn.
They like the little Danny corn when it pops up. But we're going to put the dog monitors all down the fence post here, overlooking this down through here, because we got a lot of them. We're going to put them all down this whole fence row here. Then we're going to put the electric fence around the perimeter of the whole thing, inside the other fence, and we're going to see if that helps out. So I got to take the tiller off and go put the cultipacker on. Oh boy. All right, guys. Kind of a, while I'm hooking all this up, I guess I can share a story with you. Amazing. The gentleman that built this, that gave it to me, just so happens to be the man who originally owned all this property. When he had gotten old, I was here visiting with him one day, and as a matter of fact, I had just, I can't remember if it's before I left to go to New York, or if to work, or if I got back. I don't really remember which, but it's been a long time ago. I was over here visiting him, and he'd gotten old, gotten rid of his cows, and he didn't plant grass anymore or anything like that. And we were looking out here, and he said, son, he said, I know you have cows and you plant ryegrass and stuff. He said, I got a cultipacker out there that I made. He said, if you're interested in that thing, I'll just give it to you. And I told him that I was interested in it and that I would use it. And he gave it to me. And we loaded it up in the back of my truck with his old, I don't remember if it was a Jubilee or 8N or what it was, but we loaded it up in the back of my truck with it. And I brought it home, and guys, for probably
more than 25 years.
It's been over 30 years, close to 30 years.
Yeah, it has.
I've used this to do my fields with.
And what is that, a piece of culvert?
This is a piece of culvert. He run a steel pipe through the middle of it and filled it full of concrete. And then he came back and had some pieces welded on. There used to be an alamite right there, but it's gotten broken off. I got to get it redone. But where you could grease it. And I probably should go ahead and put one back in it, but I really don't have the time this morning to do that. But I am going to get it, now that we got it kind of situated here, I am going to try to get that taken care of. I may even have some new ends put on it out here that can be greased. You know, I might go to a machine shop and have it done. Oh, let's see here. I'm going to have to...
all this was welded?
This, my daddy built this.
Okay, this is something your daddy did.
This is something my daddy did, that. My daddy was one of them kind that he hated to go hunt up something. And we were in the logging business, so we had chokers. This is what you hook a choker into. And he used chokers. He welded him a chain hook on the end of it so he could pull stuff with his old tractor. And I still have it.
And then all the holes where you can hook anything up if you need it.
Yeah, it's oh, I got it pulled it too far. But
you're trying to pretty much center it.
I'm just lining it up there as best as I can. I had a pin that went through it and I lost it, so I tried to got a grade 8 bolt here, something that maybe will hold. And it's got a lock nut on it here, so I'm going to try to. I brought 2 wrenches with me here to tighten this down with. I'm not going to tighten it real tight, just so that the nut is on it here. I got to get me another pin to go back in it. You gotta love crescent wrenches. They're the man's best friend. Yeah, that's a grade 8 lock nut, and I'm gonna tell you something. It's tight. As long as I get a full nut on it, that's all that matters to me right there. Because I'm not gonna be doing a lot of feels with it or nothing right this moment. All right, I got a full nut on it right there.
He can't do a flip-flop, so he's having to go all the way around and come back down here. Because you can't lift that thing with from the back, you just have to pull it.